And now we reached the end of this conference, and I would like to ask Péter Tordai, Deputy Director for Mobility at the Directorate of Educational Affairs at Eötvös Loránd University, to deliver the closing address and close this conference today.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, we are finally approaching the last part of the conference today, and at the same time also the final stage of our Teach with Erasmus project. I hope that you find interesting the presentations, but it was quite a long program, so I will not speak too lengthy. We feel really honored that you took our invitation and participated at our conference. At the beginning of it, we got the institutional perspective from Vice Rector Hamar concerning the role of staff mobility. We could learn from him that ELTE has just approved its internationalization strategy, best timing from the point of view of our conference, bringing a concrete example for one of the recommendations addressed for higher education institutions, and that is to handle internationalization in a strategic way with a special focus on staff mobility. After that, Nadia Manzoni from the European Commission gave a brief insight into the policy objectives for the EU, the new opportunities the current phase of Erasmus Plus provide, amongst other blended mobility and short mobility for PhD students, the competence development of teachers, the role of the European University Initiative with some hints concerning the new strategy still under discussion, and the further steps of the digitalization. It was quite promising that she spoke about a significantly increasing demand for staff mobility on the basis of the data of the applications submitted earlier this year. Kristina Kovács, the project manager of ELTE, provided you with the overall picture of the project from the project idea through the implementation steps to the different outcomes. Later on, each of the main project results were also presented in detail by the partners. Laszlo Horváth spoke about the research on motivational and hindering factors. These underline the key role of the management of the institutions, then summed up the results of mobility. He also presented the quality and impact tool for teaching mobility assessment, the experience of the online trainings, and stressed how important it is to embed mobility in the professional development of staff. Sebastian Otavi had a presentation on the specific innovative pedagogical tools and methods, the current content of the pedagogical catalog, and the importance of sharing best practices. After that, Aniko Lokai-Kovács and Kilian Klein from UF presented the Erasmus Plus teaching mobility platform, why is needed a central platform, how it supports both institutions who are willing to host the teacher and those who want to go for mobility with all the other functionalities, even with sharing personal experience, how to post an offer. And finally, Victoria Csonka presented the recommendations for decision makers, universities, and individuals. The Teaching with Erasmus project will come to an end very soon. At the beginning of the project, we expected hard work, and we got it indeed, however, in a different way than we originally thought. In the project, focusing on mobility, we could carry out only a limited number of physical mobility. On the other hand, we had much more virtual activities than we had planned, and the outcomes of this type will remain relevant far beyond the time of pandemic. Still, we are all eager to restart physical mobilities as soon as possible. We have carried out the project task, and we can be proud of our achievements so far. but the mission relating staff mobility could not have been completed. There's still a long way to go. The most important task is to disseminate the results developed in the past 3 years for the broadest possible audience. The conference today is the first step in this direction. There's no question that we have to work a lot in order to forward the message of our project to decision makers. However, the longest list of our recommendations is addressing universities. It's much longer than for decision makers or for individuals. We will do our best to put into practice the recommendations in our own university life. As the research results underlined, there are many aspects of teaching mobility where higher education institutions can make a real improvement. It's up to us to enhance the strategic approach to outreach to a broader target group inside our institutions through more efficient and targeted communication with a special focus on the junior staff and those with special needs. We understand now better the role of the preparation of the participants before mobility and their needs related to administration and the different procedures. We intend to exploit the opportunities digitalization provides to be even more active in transnational networks. We will fully use the new portal in order to boost our staff mobility figures, to facilitate the match of the hosting institutions and those willing to go for mobility. We are deeply convinced that staff mobility is a crucial element of internationalization. It can be naturally a driver for student mobility. Furthermore, it can have an enormous impact on the internationalization at home objectives. It can improve the skills and competences of teachers and staff. It can contribute to the methodological and pedagogical enhancement of higher education. Therefore, staff mobility is far more than purely a special form of international activity. It's rather a unique and especially effective tool to improve the quality of higher education. Finally, I would like to thank to all the colleagues who had the presentation today, to those who contributed to the organization of the conference. They made an enormous job. I would like to thank the audience for their attention, and I would kindly invite all of you to an even closer and more active collaboration in the field of staff mobility. We have common challenges and common objectives. We have best practices and recommendations to follow. We have the tools to be used. Let's move together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you once again, all the speakers and the participants to come to this online conference, and please expect some of the materials from the conference. And we hope to see you in the future and meet you online in a similar event. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.